live on the line. He's joining us now from Northcliff, I understand. Hey, Maageketla, a very good morning to you. Just give us a window, I guess, into what people are going through during this lockdown period.
A very good morning to you, Blaine. Of course, as you can see in the background here, these are pick it up workers who have been out in the streets of Johannesburg, making sure that all these bins that actually line up the streets are picked up, are collected. But again, Blaine, I have to mention that we were at Waterfall Depot in Johannesburg, where we saw how the sanitation process is actually carried out. Before they actually get into this particular truck here, they get to be sanitized, they get to be given the masks, they get to be given the gloves to make sure that they actually are safe when doing this particular duty. But again, I have to mention that, Blaine, we saw some of the health workers there at the depot trying to make sure that they understand the danger they face when they actually perform their duty. And of course, we also understand that they were actually informing them about the COVID-19 outbreak to make sure that when they perform this particular duty here, they are aware of those dangers. But let's bring one of the workers here, Mr. Vincent, just to get a sense of what they go through on a daily basis, more especially post this COVID-19 outbreak. Baba, thanks so much for your time.
Thank you.
Can you just tell me, what are some of the challenges that you experience as pick-it-up workers, as waste collectors on a daily basis? What are some of the challenges that you experience?
Yeah, like I said, the challenges each truck it must be sanitized every time. You sanitize our hands, wash our hands every 20 seconds, and be masky. Just be, and for customers, our customers to be very care about us, and we care about them. So let us help. All South Africans must adhere to this call for government. Government must heed this call. To people must stay in their houses, and as you can see, the streets it's only pick it up outside. As you can see, the streets are empty. So please, South Africans, adhere this call for government.
Then now you have to then come into these quiet streets and collect these bins here, and this is what you've been doing throughout the morning. We know about COVID-19 outbreak. It is in South Africa. As workers who always collect these bins, what precautionary measures do you normally take to make sure that you are not exposed to any, sort of virus among these bins?
Yeah, I wish e-residents can also sanitize the bins for us to come and take it, because it's not safe for them also, because we don't know it's airborne or it's dustbin. So let us all work together as South Africans. We need to get rid of this COVID virus.
We know that we are on lockdown as a country, and you did mention that you normally see the streets empty.
Yeah.
Wherever you have been actually collecting these bins, are you observing that people are people following these lockdown regulations? What have you spotted on the ground?
Yeah, on the ground, especially townships. I don't think, because it's too, government must concentrate on townships. Yeah. As you can see, the places like this is very quiet, and but townships is government must concentrate on townships. Yeah. Because especially there is where people are crowded, and people have to stay away from one another.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, let's just, thanks so much for your time, Baba. Let's just bring in one of the drivers here who has also been hard at work, Blaine, just to get a sense from him as well. ka nako e ya twatši ya COVID-19 a lena go tlhokomela ga lena go bjang ke a tseba gore wena o otlela e upša le wena ke na le bonnete bja gore o amega mo tabeng e
go hlokomela ha rona bolwetse bona re tshwile haholo ka baka la gore ha re tsebe gore bo tlanka mang bo siemang ka nako e re leng ka teng ke ka mokgwa re shebileng gore always ha re tswa mo ntho re simolola go hlapa matsoho re simolola go sebedisa di-sanitize tse ba re fileng tsona gore re se ka ba ra leka ra nna ra etsa ra ska ra di sebedisa ka gore mohlomong re ka ra re tlwela go di sebedisa gore ra di dotšha bolwetse bo ka nna ba kena easy go rona
ene ke ntho e le dulang le dira ke bona ke fihla mo la depo di-doctor ba bona dingaka ba fihla ba le tlhalošetša kotsi ya bolwetse bja gore le tshwanetse le tlhokomele jwang ke se le gore o le a se amogela seo
re amogela golo ka matsogo a mabedi ka baka la gore ga re ka seke ra amogela bolwetse bo ka nna ba kena easy go rona ka baka la gore ka nako e go boteno ne re lefile be le sa batle go mamela wa bona yaanong re tshwanetse re ka nako e nyane le kgolo re mamele di-doctor tsa rona ka gore ke tsona tsela ya rona
ka nnete re a leboga tswela pele ka mošomo mo botseng tate
re a bona le a re kgathalela le company ya rona ya re kgathalela gore e romele lona gore le tlo ba matsogo a rona go lebohile nna thank you
of course that's one of the drivers here Blaine saying that I mean, there is no way they are going to have to dodge this particular. My mask is tearing off because it's drizzling here, Blaine. So he's saying that they are doing their best, really, to follow these regulations. As I mentioned, they were actually told that every time you go out there, you need to be sanitized. Every time you go out there, these trucks here, these huge trucks here, need to be sanitized in order to make sure that they prevent or stop any possible spread of the virus. But I think I have to mention, Blaine, that yes, ever since the morning, we have been following them, and in the streets that we have followed them in Northcliff, Johannesburg. I mean, it's been quiet, and I think this is probably how people are actually observing the lockdown.
Yeah, it's such an important story to tell, Maageketla. I mean, you know what you're doing. You're pulling back the curtain here. It's similar what Gillian Pillay did the other day, interviewing this family, you know, living in an informal settlement in this confined space. You're pulling the curtain back. You're giving us a window into what people are going through, some of the challenges, some of the struggles that they're going through during this lockdown. I guess it can only help in terms of streamlining the strategy in order to fight COVID-19. We thank you very much indeed, my friend. We'll try to come back to you in a short while. Maageketla Mohlabe there live for us in Northcliff.